Uber tuber. While we're trapped in traffic, tell this dog a terrible tale.
No, I had one really weird one. I was out in, now that popped in my head, I actually reported it because it freaked me out. I picked up this guy from a car rental place outside of town called Pahrump. It's where I live. And his destination was all the way out in the middle of the desert to these random houses that are out there. And it's about 20 minutes outside of town. So, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm driving him home, or back out there, and this guy started talking to me. And it's not odd, it doesn't bother me, about religious things. It's fine, no worries. Like, people do it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But then he got into like a radical, he's like, I know you and I feel you and I was placed here for you. And then he like shifting around a lot in the back. And he's wearing like a creepy trench coat. And I'm going literally into the middle of the desert, like gravel roads, 5 miles off the road at 2 a.m. I'm like hitting the button to like send my location to my wife. Like, I thought I was gonna be dead. I thought I was being murdered. I swear it was gonna be like on the news the next day. Like, you know, Uber driver massacred in the middle of the desert. Like, it was creepy. This guy was like, because he kept like shifting around back there and like rubbing and like talking, and he's like, oh yeah, and like I'm here with you, like a connection to you, and like, but I was like, I was creeped out. I thought I was being murdered. I definitely thought I was gonna die.
And how did it end? Just dropped him off?
Just dropped him off perfectly fine. He gave me a $50 tip.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But it was so weird. I was so creeped out that, so Uber and Lyft have the safety features that allow us to share our locations. So if I hit the little button here and I get emergency help, I can tell it to share my location to my emergency contact, which happens to be my wife. So I was sitting here, share. Like, I had to like have my wife, you know, track me through Find My, because I'm going off of. It was weird, and like, of course she's asleep because it's 2 a.m. So she wakes up with like 30 notifications of like, find me. It was something else. I think that was the craziest I ever had. Like, I thought I was going to be axe murdered in the middle of the desert. I definitely thought I was going to be a statistic. I would have to say would be the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. Other than that, you know, you get the typical drunk people, you know, making out and, you know, doing a little bit too much in the backseat, and you have to shut them down. Like, hey, my car, please don't.
A lot of profanity.
A lot of profanity, yeah. I mean, that just goes with the business, right? You get people that have been drinking, they're intoxicated, or they're, you know, inebriated, you know, smoking pot, whatever. You know, it's legal here, so you'll get people that are like, you know, telling stories. They're drunk, they're excited, they lost money, they won money. There's a million reasons why. That doesn't bother me. It's fine.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of that. You get a lot of the, you know, depressed, I lost all my money, or happy, I won all my money.
Well, depressed, that's scary. Have you thought anybody was like thinking about?
I did have one. I did have one that I didn't think was going to hurt someone. I thought she was being hurt. It kind of got the vibe that her boyfriend was being abusive, so I did report it to the police. And the location I picked her up from and dropped her off at, we have the ability to do that.
That's good.
Because, you know, just for like the system's in there for like trafficking, right? Just in case we have a feeling someone's being trafficked. However, I got the feeling that she was being abused by him. Because she was basically telling me, the long story short, about like him yelling and screaming and throwing things because he lost his wallet and making it all about, you know, her fault and all this. So it was a weird situation. I didn't feel comfortable dropping her off, so I asked her multiple times, like, hey, you sure you don't want me to just take you back? Like, I'll take you back for free, no problem. And she's like, no, I need to go. He wants me to come back over, so I'm going back over. So I reported it.
Did you ever find out what happened?
They can't let us know. It's a safety, security, you know, privacy thing. Yeah, it's a privacy thing. So they're